A question that often comes up in the minds of people who have studied a foreign language, perhaps in middle school, perhaps in high school, perhaps many years ago, and maybe during the time they developed some knowledge of the grammar, how to pronounce things, some basic vocabulary, and maybe over time, whatever they did have grew rusty and they never really did develop their skills to the point of actually being able to have real conversations or read authentic literature or even listen to the news or what have you. A question that people often have is, in the first place, how do I get back to what I had before? And then the second thing is, how do I go beyond that and actually take this to a level where I have some viable skills, where I'm actually able to use this language? Those are all good questions. I think it's important to realize that if you have already studied the language that you're wanting to acquire, you're already way ahead. You already know something about the language, you know something about the structure. Even if it was just a rudimentary structure, you've got something in place that somebody absolutely starting from scratch does not have. Just imagine if you wanted to build a house someplace and there was already a foundation and a frame on it. You still have a long ways to go. You're going to have to put up sheetrock, put in plumbing, put in insulation, put in, electricity, a ceiling, a roof, the whole thing. But at least there's a foundation there. At least there's a structure there. You already have something. What I would recommend is go back to what you were doing before. If you already had learned some grammar, learned some vocabulary, get something. There's a lot available. Some beginning Spanish grammar material, beginning Spanish vocabulary material. These things are also available online. And start there. Just review what you knew before. Then from there, join a group like Bilingual Barrier Busters. Go forward with what you have. Start reading. Start building vocabulary. Start using some of the tips that you're seeing on this YouTube channel, on the Bilingual Barrier Busters channel. Take some lessons. Go forward and use what you've learned and build. Why no part of a language? What's the good of that? So you're way ahead of where you were, but don't stop there. Go forward. Build on it. Happy learning.